thank you so much for coming back to another episode where I'm spotlighting different businesses on their stories and their lessons, and just taking a few key takeaways that we can all start applying in our lives. So I'm super excited to have my guest Aurora with us today. Aurora, thank you so much for the time today. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, Aurora and I connected not too long ago, but we just sat down and she shared a little bit with me about her story and her why and everything. And I was so touched. I was like, I'm so excited to share this on the podcast and share this all with you. So, Aurora, thank you again for the time. And do you want to just kind of kick us off and kind of get us into your story and tell me a little bit about your journey?
Yeah. So I guess we can start back from the beginning. I've always been the black sheep, not only just my family, kind of just in my circle. I never did well in school. My sisters were always like the AP students and they always did really well and excelled, where I was like the C student. I would have to retake courses in order to pass them. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I knew I always was drawn to the entrepreneurship journey, and I'm actually a third generation entrepreneur. My Nona started it when she came in over and immigrated from Italy, and then my dad took over the business. But my family always said, no, that's not a good idea. It's not secure, it's not safe, and they always pushed for being a nurse. And my sisters are nurses, and that's just not me. So I really struggled finding my way in life, having an inkling of I should go down this path, but then not having like that encouragement or not even knowing who to ask for help or where. To years down the line, I've always had this idea for this product that I invented called Laundry Buddy. And when COVID hit, um, it made me audit a lot of aspects in my life, and I realized that this is what I actually should be doing. And there's a reason I had this idea for this product, and why I've always had this yearning to be an entrepreneur, and it was because I needed to bring these into fruition. So that's what I did. That's what I started, and it threw me down like a personal growth journey as well. And I now operate my own business. I invented Laundry Buddy, and that's where we are today.
That's awesome. And it's really great for you to open up and tell us a little bit about, sometimes it's really easy for us to doubt ourselves and other people, sometimes they're just trying to give you good advice, they're speaking from experience. It's not like a lot of these people, I don't think anyone in your life is, actively trying to harm you in any way.
Yeah.
But when we have that sense, when we have that fire, it's something that it's worth looking into at least.
Yeah.
Which leads us into, do you want to share a little bit about what Laundry Buddy is?
Sure. So Laundry Buddy is this little clip, and you put it on, or my primary use was you put it onto your fitted sheet, you hold it hot dog style, and you clip them on and before you put them in the washer and the dryer. So this way when you go to the dryer, you're not very agitated because it swallowed up all the rest of your bedding and everything's damp and you have to pull it out. I was absolutely done. I was like, I cannot deal with this issue anymore. But then what sets Laundry Buddy apart is it's very universal. You're able to put it onto your bathing suit tops or your sports bras, put them over the padding so you don't have the padding fold or fall out. You also put it on your bra clasp. People use it for their socks. They pair them up so that you never lose them anymore. There's a bunch, and we still get customers that go, "Hey, like I just use it for this. Well, it works really well." We're like, "Oh, awesome, thank you." So yeah, we sell on Amazon, and that's Laundry Buddy.
That's so cool. So obviously it was coming from your experience of, you were doing the laundry and it was giving you too much of a hard time. But what really were you like, you know what, I think this could be something that other people are struggling with. Let me see what I can do about it.
I think the main thing was I knew it was a big struggle for me, and life is very busy and very chaotic, and a lot of people dread, as they should, dread doing the everyday tasks and mundane tasks, and it's you don't need to be spending all of this time trying to be efficient when you're not. So I'm going to give you this tool where you can be efficient, and also Laundry Buddy is American made, so we're trying to help boost our economy. Everything about Laundry Buddy is from our manufacturer, our injection mold, our
Oh,
material. So we're able to support our our sorry, even in our state in Colorado, we're able to support Colorado. Anyone in Colorado? Woo. So we're able to support the economy, and I really just wanted to give people their time and their money back because we deserve it.
Mhm. Yeah, that's really great to hear. Obviously, I deal with a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs, but typically they don't do, physical
Mhm.
products. So it's
Yeah.
super interesting to hear about your process and really where it all started. Because I know for me, if I can't do something in like the most efficient way, I get so stressed out. Like if I have to do multiple errands and
Uh,
if I realize like crap, I forgot this. I have to go back. Now I feel like my whole day is ruined. Even if it's like maybe an extra 30 minutes, it's like the extra mental,
uh-huh.
energy is feels like it's been 5 hours. So it's awesome for you to do something like that.
Yeah.
What's one of the biggest lessons you think you've learned throughout this entire process that maybe you didn't even like realize you were going to learn?
I didn't realize how much I was going to evolve as a person. I knew, again, in COVID, when I had this epiphany, that I was not the person I needed to be in order to invent this product and run my business. And that also trickles down into relationships. And I'm a mom and I want my kids to like me as an individual one day in the future and not just love me because I'm their mom. I want them to say, like, wow, mom's actually a really great person. So I didn't realize how much I was going to pour into myself in order for me to prosper in my business, which is also why I'm here on this podcast. It really is a very big journey that I went through, and it comes down to a mindset. And I
Mhm.
just want to be able to share with people that if you have this feeling of, oh, what if, or I'm not good enough, then you might have some work to do, but it's worth it and you can come out on the other side.
Yeah, I think a very common objection people have for themselves is like, "Oh, I'm not ready because I
Mhm.
haven't done this for
Yeah.
myself," or "I haven't done this, so I can't do this." But I don't think a lot of people realize that once you allow yourself to go on this journey, and obviously, like, barring it's safe and makes sense for you, like all those disclaimers aside, because I feel the exact same way. So I think that's a perfect answer. Is like I started this podcast not really knowing what I wanted to do with it, but I just wanted to start something and I can't even recognize the person I was, 8 months ago, 10 months ago, let alone, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and all these things. And then I'm like, I didn't even realize, I was going to improve in this aspect of my life, but now because of this, it's improved this. So it's really cool to see other people also share that sentiment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would love to know, yeah, whatever your drink of choice is, who's an entrepreneur you would love to have, coffee or tea or whatever, with dead or alive, and why?
So I would love to have coffee with Joy Mangano. You might know her if you've seen the movie Joy, played by Jennifer Lawrence,
Oh
where
yeah.
yeah, she invents the self-ringing mop. When I saw that movie, it really was like, yes, like that's exactly how I feel. Like I have this high quality product because hers was, you take off the mop head and you put it in the washer and the dryer, and you don't have to keep buying a mop, a new one. And it all of us obviously can cover more area. And I thought, yeah, like, I mean, that's what Laundry Buddy is. It's a very high quality plastic. I could have gone with a cheaper plastic and been like, yeah, just keep replacing it, people, and let me keep taking your money. But I don't believe in that. I really think I value my time and my money, and I want to give that to my customers, and I value that you trust me enough to buy
Mhm.
my product, and I'm not gonna abandon your trust. Here you go. Here's a product that I really think is high quality for you.
Mhm.
So, and then she obviously went on, she has hundreds of patents.
Mhm.
So, I also have other ideas in my head, but, got to get this baby off real quick and then
Yeah.
focus on the other ones.
That's really cool. I personally haven't seen the movie, but I know obviously of the movie. And that's such a cool story because I know like for myself, whenever I think of buying some things, it's like, well, how many times am I going to use it? Does it make sense? Is it
Yeah.
something like, do I want to use it only once and I'm done and I'm okay with that, or is it going to be something that I need it to last me kind of a while?
Yeah.
So it's some of those questions that I know so many people ask. So it's amazing to hear that that's something that you put at the forefront when you were creating the product.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
I did. I mean, I've been told by people that it's not the smart move to do. and to make a cheaper plastic so that I can make more money and I can have more returning customers. But I that's not part of me. That's not part
Yeah.
of me to do. So
Yeah, of course. You wanna make sure, because I was gonna say this earlier as well, is like when you go through your business and you start working on yourself, and you don't even realize that you're doing it, I think the universe feeds off all that energy that
oh
you're
yeah.
creating, and if you're kind of always putting that positive mindset or putting into the thing that you want it to be, like, that's my goal, I wanna make sure I'm sticking on this track. The universe sees that and
Yeah.
rewards that 1000%. Like, I 1000% believe that. Like, when I
Yeah.
show up in front of people, is it really what I believe in? Am I believing the words I'm saying? Because people can tell.
Yeah.
So that's great to hear.
Energy doesn't lie.
No. Like, there's sometimes you just meet people and you're like, "I don't know what it is." Like, it doesn't seem like you're a bad
Yeah,
person, but I'm just like,
you're
I
like, no.
feel like we just probably shouldn't stay connected. And that's
Yeah.
just how it is, it's
Yeah.
nothing on that person, but sometimes, like, energy just feels off and you're like, "I don't know what this is. I can't explain it, but I just get this feeling and I have to respect that feeling that I have." So, well, Aurora, thank you so much for coming on and sharing a little bit about this. This is an amazing product, so I'll make sure I have all of Aurora's links, the way that you can find and learn more in the description. People can click, copy and paste, whatever makes it easier. So again, thank you so much for coming on and just sharing a few minutes about this, because this is really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Of course. And to everyone watching, I really appreciate you as well. And I will see you next time.